Okay, I think that I have figured it out. I'm so sorry. I thought I had it figured out. Then my computer did an update last night and everything changed. So, hello, my name is Beverly Taylor, and I am here to show you tonight a new look. In fact, I'm going to do a series of 6 different looks that are great for right now as we transition from summer into fall. And if you're kind of looking for something that's really quick and you want something on trend, but you don't want to do a whole bunch of steps, then you're going to love the one I'm featuring tonight. It is called Mauve Haze. And before I get started, let me see if I can talk to y'all. If people, if you're here. Oh, okay. Hey, sis, I see you're here, and Susan Truesdale. I appreciate y'all hanging in there because I know that it wasn't actually showing me for a while, or I don't know exactly what was happening, but I got it figured out. All right. But the makeover we're going to do tonight is all about mauve. How many of you love mauve? I love mauve. I loved it really when it was really popular the last time, which we won't talk about what year that was. Hey, Tony. But it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. But I'm going to really quickly show you that this look at this. I already have on my foundation and I did my mascara. And as you can tell, I don't have any lips on, but it's going to have this very easy compact. This is a mini compact that has it's only got 2 things in it. It has a blush and an eyeshadow. We're going to use a brown liner. And that's what we're going to do on the eyes. Hi, Sharon Engel. I'm glad you're here. Okay, I have to get over to the other screen so I can see to do the makeover. All right, so we're going to use the handy dandy brush set, Mary Kay's brush set. Now, if you already have a Mary Kay consultant, then and she may do the specials every month where when you buy $50, you get to pick something off a sheet that has that you can get for half price. Well, guess what? These babies are on there this month. So if you're watching this in August, then you can get these for half price, and they are awesome. So I'm going to just start with the eye. This is just the eyeshadow brush, okay? And I'm just going to take this is Dusty Rose, and it says the directions tell us to put this across our eye, just across your eyelids, and then blend it up. So I'm going to kind of tap it across my eyelids. If you've watched me at any time, I always tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to kind of go up into the crease. You can see the difference. And it's just one eyeshadow. Okay. Then, now that I've got it placed, I'm going to take the blending brush, and I am going to, it's nice. Whenever you want to blend, you want a brush that's got long bristles. The shorter the bristles, the more coverage you get from that brush. But as you can see, that just kind of gives you a quick blend. Now, if you wanted even lighter coverage, you could apply it with the long brush to begin with. All right. Then we're going to take the brown waterproof eyeliner, and maybe you knew this, maybe you didn't, but at the end of our eyeliners, there is a sharpener. When you pull out that little thing at the end, you can take this and you can put it right on top, and I say do the twist, and it just shaves off just enough so that if you want to get really deep down in there, you can. So I'm just going to go right on top of my eye and get as close to the root of my lashes as I can. Mainly because I just don't want to look like I have on a ton of makeup. This is like a no makeup look. And I'm only going to do the top. And you can either take that eyeshadow and you can blend it with that eyeliner, and you can blend it with your finger, your ring finger, or you can use the smudge brush, which I like to use the smudge brush because brushes just make our job easier. If you have a good set of brushes, it just makes makeup application so much easier. And these brushes are, I know they're Mary Kay, but they are the best. Okay. And I already have my mascara because I just wanted to have that already done. But there's the eyes. It's already done. What do you think? And then we're going to just put on a little blush. So the blush we're going to use is Rogue Rose. This is Rogue Rose. And our blush brush is you can use 3 different sides on it, but this one is for your highlight, okay? Like the edge of this, you can use it for highlight. You can use the center of the brush for actual placement of blush. And then you can use, you can use this part of it to apply your contour, okay? So it's kind of a 3-in-1 brush, but I'm just going to use it to apply blush right now. So I'm going to put a little on and I always start at the back, close to right next to the hairline. And I don't want to go any closer to my nose than where my cheekbone starts to curve, which for me is right there. And you can't miss them because they're big. Now, once I've put that on there, I'm going to take my powder brush, which is big, and it's going to give me a good blend. So I'm going to blend like up and down. There you go. So now I have rosy cheeks and mauve eyes, and we're almost done. Let me see if does anybody have any questions or comments yet? I was just checking the chat. Okay. Then all we do next is just simply take your lip liner, and the one that they're recommending for this particular look is Mauve Nude. Now I love me some Mauve Nude, because it just kind of goes with my skin tone. I have a lot of cool undertones, and you want to get a nude lip liner that matches your undertones and your skin. And I'm just gonna go. Always make down lines, because down lines are easier than trying to go up. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of lightly sketch in my lip, because this is waterproof. This lip liner is waterproof, and it will make my lipstick stay so much better. And then I'm going to use the lip color that they recommend, is the Supreme Hydrating, which I love, and I bet you do too. And it is in Mauve Crush. And so, hi, Sharon. I feel your pain on that. Well, thank you, Tony. Yeah, going down is easier whenever you're doing those lip lines. Okay. And it's that simple. That's all there is to it, y'all. That's pretty doggone quick. And we used only 5 products, but you get a nice polished look. The current trend is kind of that no makeup look. And you're going to see a bunch of versions of that. I'm going to come on Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock every week and do a different makeover look that comes with for the fall and for a specific makeover contest that Mary Kay's doing right now. If you want to see about this makeover contest, if you're interested, you can go to contest.marykay.com and they're going to pick a winner. Somebody's going to win. They're going to pick 5 winners and 5 people will win $5,000 cash. So I would love to be one of those people. And if my customer wins, then I win. So maybe you know somebody. Maybe you're like, I don't want to do that, but go look at the contest page. It's normal people. They want regular people. They don't want people who work as models for a living. And so they want real people. Hi, Christine. Christine says my lips have gotten thin. Yeah. Well, I would recommend, like you probably just saw me do, is I go right. What happens is as you get older, your lips, the color fades going inward. You still have that lip. You can actually see that the ridge of my lip is still there. It just doesn't have color. So we tend to shy away from that. Just put color back on it. And so I go right on my ridge of my lip. And you can make it easy by making an X, and then down. And I just make soft and I just go right on that ridge. And it makes my lips look much bigger than they actually are. And you also, when your lips are real thin, you also want to stay away from deep, dark colors, not bold colors necessarily, but deep, like berries and things like that, which can tend to make your lips look smaller, just like black pants can make your hips look smaller. I hope that helps. Yeah, you like the tapping on of the blush. Well, I'm so glad y'all like this, and I hope you learned something. And if you know someone who you think would be great for the makeover contest, we can do this 2 different ways. 3. We can do it in person. We can do the makeover in person. We can do it virtually like this, and we can even do it. You go to and download the Mary Kay app called Mirror Me. I did it right before I came on. If you go on with just your foundation on, then you can actually put these makeover looks on you in live. Okay. So the photo, you can either upload a photo or you can do it live. And you can see, this is the one that I did before I came on here on Mirror Me. And you can upload that picture that you take digitally, where it's putting the makeup on you digitally, and you can enter that into the makeover contest as well. So just super easy, but go check it out at contest.marykay.com. And I promised I wouldn't take very long, and I didn't. So I look forward to seeing you Tuesday night, where we're going to do a look called Golden Hour. So I'm looking forward to that one too. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you think of another question that you have, then please definitely come on here on Tuesday night, and you can ask as many questions. Is there anything else that anybody wants to ask before we go? I hope that has helped. Okay. Well, y'all have a